Hey, buddy. Today's band comes from Sweden and it's one of the most interesting bands in a way to come from Sweden in a few years. This one is called Tribulation and we have nice pleasure to do a 7-inch single unboxing slash review. Well, Tribulation's Down Below album is now out, and this was the single to kind of promote the actual album release prior to it, and this was one already released in 2017, while the album was released in 2018 January. Now, much like Vatine, Century Media has done nice work releasing kind of a cool vinyl. So, as you can see, 2 tracks, Lady Death, which is from the album, and Skar Selden, which is kind of a special track of only for this 7-inch. Who knows, maybe later on, someday, they will be on compilation or bonus tracks or whatever. So, let's take a peek into this 7-inch here and see what it's like. Unlike Vatine, this one is just like cardboard sleeve with the vinyl inside. There is no booklet whatsoever, unless I'm mistaken. Nope, full of emptiness. And as you can see, this is side B, Skar Selden, however you pronounce it. My Swedish is a little bit rusty, and of course Lady Death here. So both look pretty much the same, there's not much to look at it. And as you can see, this is the only cover. Vatine had lyrics for the single track and kind of more info, more imagery. This Tribulation 7-inch is more kind of simplistic. There's just the lineup mentioned here and obviously the recording info, and that's pretty much it. And now the sad part is, I tried to look if Skar Selden track is already available on YouTube, either on official or unofficial way, and no luck. And it's not also available on Spotify if I'm mistaken. So the funny thing is, while I don't have the vinyl player, there was no way for me to actually listen to the second track here, which is kind of a stupid, but that's how it goes. So, what we can say about Lady Death is that this groovy, kind of a rocking, kind of a semi-death metal is, like I said, one of the most interesting bands to come from Sweden. Certainly it has some kind of vibes that are not typical to Swedish death metal, but there are some kind of reminiscent to the style of what they have been doing. I mean, Swedish death metal as a whole. And then again, it kind of reminds me of Ghost as well. Not that much kind of a retro heavy, but somewhere in the between. So Tribulation is certainly doing something on their own, something original in a way. Or at least they are not just, you know, copy-pasting stuff for other bands, etc. Down Below is, by the way, coming to us as a review copy later on, so we will probably review it as soon as we get it, but for the time being you have just to stick with the 7-inch review here. So, who is this then aimed for? Well, clearly Tribulation fans, collectors, and maybe DJs who want to spin some special tracks on their metal evenings and whatnot. So, these are, to my knowledge, sort of limited print run versions. And the irony is, I don't have a vinyl player, so this will go to my friend as a gift. But anyway, if you are into Tribulation's latest full length or a fan of previous material, I strongly urge you to check out this one as well. While it doesn't have anything else but those 2 tracks, it's nice to have in your collection, especially if you're a fan of the music. Anyway, this is my opinion of the 7-inch EP, or actually single, so whether you like it or not, give thumbs some way, and as well, always, comments are more than welcome, and should you like the reviews, please subscribe to the channel for more reviews, interviews, opinion videos and whatnot to come your way. This is Rauta, as always. Goodbye and keep listening to good stuff.